Hello, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello there.
Hey, I have an issue with my girl. We've been going out for a couple of years, and she lives we both live busy lifestyles. She's more of a conservative person. I'm more like an outgoing person, and we've been struggling, just kind of getting to having sex. Like, we're finding time for sex and stuff like that. So, I just kind of curious to know, what I go about, how I go about that, because I feel like that, she's pushing me away because I want it all the time, and when I don't get it, I get mad.
Let's welcome in Dr. Drew. I think there's only one man to handle this.
Javier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight from Juarez, his ranch in Juarez. Javier, come on in.
Javier is an interesting man. He's a little older than Rudy. He's a little more accomplished. He's got several kids of his own. He's a rancher from central Mexico.
Hello, Dr. Drew.
Hey, Javier.
It's my pleasure.
Appreciate you being here. I've seen you in the daytime many, many times. First time you've really come to our nighttime program.
Many times I go to visit. During the day, I visit you in the radio show, but this is not my time. I'm a man who likes to go to bed early so that I can rise with the roosters.
Well, thank you for just staying
I
up a
wake
little
up
bit.
with the roosters to tend to my cows.
So you can talk to our friend Chris, I believe.
Chris, I was listening to the show as I was doing tremendous poo in the bathroom. And I understand your problem because sometimes when you are in a relationship, it can become hard to consistently do the intimacy. But you have to understand, much like my favorite heifer.
Heifer?
That's right, on my ranch.
Okay.
Dr. Drew is...
I'm listening.
You are always welcome in my ranch. You know that.
I appreciate that.
I've invited you down to my ranch, Panocha Grande, many times.
Panocha Grande.
That's right.
Your ranch?
My ranch.
Your ranch?
My ranch. You see what it's called Panocha Grande.
Okay.
Listen to me, Chris. Like with my favorite heifer, I cannot just go out and milk her whenever I like. I cannot just look to her to provide me with dairy whenever she feels like it. It has to be a mutual agreement. So I look her in the eye and I say, every Tuesday at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be here with a bucket. Whether you like it or not.
You tell the heifer this?
I say, listen to me, heifer. Her name is Lisette. And I say, Lisette, you wait here. And every Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Javier, where are you going with this, buddy?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Relax, my friend.
Every Tuesday, 9 a.m., I'm going to be back with a bucket.
A buck?
A bucket to collect the dairy. And you have to do the same thing with your lady. You say, I know I have work. I know I have other priorities. But every Wednesday night, I'm going to massage you. I'm going to sing to you. I will do whatever it takes to get you in the mood. Because we have to make time for each other and the connection that we have sexually, intimately. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Chris, are you still listening?
You would never say to your boss, I just don't have time to make it into work. You make time because it's what you have to do. And you cannot tell your wife, I do not have time to make love to you. You make time.
That's good. I like that.
There's always time to do that. And you pick a night. Whether
you peak at night?
You pick a night, whether it's Wednesday, whether it's Sunday.
You pick a night. I think it's you peak at
night.
You
pick a night.
You pick a night, yes,
and if you have to get into the jacuzzi, you have to get some wine, whatever it may be. You do that, and you keep that commitment to each other, just like you made a commitment to Jesus Cristo to stay married. You must make the commitment to have sex on a given night, and you do it, and you follow through with it.
Does hearing this music make you feel wistful, make you think about going back to the rash?
It makes me miss my wife.
Oh, yeah.
She has passed away now for years.
It kind of makes me think about talking to her about the rash.
If you want to bring your wife down to the rash, I will provide you with much wine and beef, the best beef in all of Juarez, and you can walk about the fields of my ranch and have a great time. But right now, you need to get to a different level with intimacy with your wife. You look her in the eyes, you say, "Listen, we will make time collectively as a couple to make love to each other, whatever it means. If we have to miss a little bit of sleep, if we have to miss a little bit of work, it doesn't matter, because there's nothing more important than the bond we have between our penis and our vagina."
Oh, really?
That's right.
Javier, in daytime you seem a little less. It's the kind of material you talk about here at late at night. It's like you're A little bit more on the edge, a little edgier.
Well, on the daytime show when I talk to you, you're usually listening to me, not staring at a phone.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot easier for me to deal with you.
Well, you're not talking to me. You're talking to Chris.
I was trying to talk to everybody, Dr. Drew, because I have so much advice to give. You must understand, in moments like this when I am without sleep, and I have.
Well, that's what I mean. I think you're without sleep.
I've spent many days out in the sun working my ranch.
Yeah.
I miss my wife very much.
I know.
She passed away 3 years ago. Terrible wrestling accident.
Really?
That's right. She was a luchador.
A luchador.
That's right. And she fell on her neck, snapped it like a twig. I avenged her death. I murdered the man who did it to her.
Oh, good. I mean, she was wrestling a man?
She was. And I shot him in the face through a chicken.
Okay. Through a chicken?
I used it as a silencer. I picked up a chicken and I put it on my pistol. And I shot him through a chicken. 1-800-LOVE-191.
No, different number. Read that number at the bottom down there.
No, the phones are working. 1-800-LOVE-191 is the number. That's why I'm here. They brought me in to fix the phones.
Oh, I see. I didn't know. You have lots of talent.
Well, I have many talents.
I appreciate you being here.
I once killed a dinosaur.
What kind of dinosaur?
Masputo Rexosaurus. 1-800-LOVE-191 is the number's Loveline.
Si quieren que se los diga,